Greetings, y'all. It's Matt from the Grain Arcade, back playing some more Farming Simulator 17. Hey, we're back on the Lone Oak Farm. Heading up to the shop. I'm going to pick up the rear weight and I think the Robud. Got to get one of those. We're going to try to cut our first tree here and see if we can test some things out, so to speak. So we'll make this a quick trip up here. Ooh, we just kind of went through that car, didn't we? That was weird. Can we go through the cars? We don't bounce off of them here, do we? Normally when a car comes along like that, your camera kind of bounces up like that a little bit. But I think we can go through them. Yeah, we can go through them. Cool beans. Weird beans, but cool beans. Let's see, what is the smallest field on here? I'm going to say 29. Let me look around here though. Actually, you know what? No. 23. Over there by the sheep. Might be the smallest one. I'm looking, and I don't see any more. Yeah, I'm going to say 23 is the smallest. Wonder who owns that. No, we'll have to look into that later. I'm not going to buy the fields until we've got the loyalty bars up on them. I hate to say what to call that. I don't know what to call that. Whether we're in good with them or loyal to them or, you know, all that fun stuff. Alright, let me grab the weight. And let me buy a Robud. Robald, or whatever you call it. I call it a Robud. I think that's what I'm going to do with it from now on. Front loader is what we want it for. This way we can grind out our stumps and maybe do a little roto-tilling with it too. A little bit of plowing. Alright, it just takes a minute to get down here. I wonder if there's any shortcuts I could take with this. Probably gonna get lost. Bet I could go through the woods there. Nah, I'll just stick to the road. Stick to the plan. Oh, here comes a car. Boy, I think that guy's having a seizure. Look at that. Whoa. Need to watch where I'm going. Look at this car. Nah, he's not having a seizure. He's got something out of alignment or something here. He got a he got a bad bearing or something wrong with his axle or something. Look at that. You ever seen the video of the truck? I think it's a Ford F-250 going down the interstate and it shimmies. That's what that kind of reminds me of. Kind of shimmies. Oh, I'm gonna miss my turn. Alright. We'll get up here to the farm and start cutting trees. I'm looking forward to it. Getting into the swing of things. Again, we can only cut where we own. So we could cut some of the trees by 35 over there on the east side, but I'm going to say no because there might be a dispute between us and the owner of Field 36, whoever that is. I think it's Daria White though. So once we buy Field 30 or get in, good with her loyalty bar or whatever, we can buy that field and cut those trees. I think she owns 31 too, so we might buy that. At some point. He's still a plowing, isn't he? Missing a lot, but he's still plowing. I don't know, I think that'll be better on these larger fields like down in the south. Like 49, 53, 54, stuff like that. I think that'll work a whole lot better down there. Boy, he's missing quite a bit over there in the corner, isn't he? Can't get good help these days. I may try a smaller plow too. I may get, I don't know, the Salford or the Lemken. I think the Salford might be too big too. Let's see, I can go through here kind of. Yeah. And I am going to do animals, I think, on this map. Get into those, just not right away. We're still kind of establishing the farm here. Alright. Let's cut this tree. Hopefully it'll fall that way. Yay, it fell that way. Alright, we will trim this up. These trees are really better to cut in the wintertime, but I gotta get on something here. I gotta start a project. Pretty soon it's gonna tell me that that hired worker's done, so we'll get this done here. There we go. Don't fall. Don't fall. Alright, now I can jump down. Alright, is that all of them? All the leaves? All the twigs? I have become a pro at cutting these, especially after working the old farm. Good gravy, there were a lot of trees over there. Oh, I missed one. This was in the ground, that's why. Alright, now I need to cut this one. If I can stay up on my log here. Get my saw at an angle. A bit more. No. Don't want that much off of it. That'll work. Okay. Go ahead and cut. I think right here would be best. Might cut it a little higher than I normally do. Maybe like right at here. Alright. Cut this piece off. You want them all straight. You don't want them attached and crooked and hanging out, because when you get them hanging out of the trailer, you can't get through places, and we got some tight spots to get through here, so that one will be okay, I think. I think I always leave that one, but this one has to go. Ooh, what happened? Kind of popped up on me there. Alright. Let's get these moved out of the way. I always bring that lobster up. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to push them with this. Just kind of out of the way so I can get the stump ground out. And I want to see if I can get those weeds out of there. I bet I can't. I won't be disappointed if I can't, because that's kind of what I'm expecting. So we'll grind this stump out here. Okay. Now, we'll turn the plow part on. To do this, you hit the L1 and X. There come the shares down. See, they come down there. And I like to turn the thing on because it makes it more realistic. So, and we need to turn create field on. Now, this is probably not going to work, and like I said, I'm not going to be disappointed if it doesn't. So we'll put this down here. Yeah, doesn't work. That's kind of what I expected, though. Alright, so we can't take the weeds out. So wherever we plow, we need to make sure there's no weeds there unless we're going to put grass down. And even then, probably don't need to do it if there's a lot of them. Alright, we'll drive over here now. Open this gate. I hope my truck will fit through here, boys. This is kind of a narrow gate. Which way does it open? That way? Good. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to park this kind of out of the way. I need to decide where and what I want to cut. Because like I said, I don't want to cut too much. I want to leave some of the trees around the cabin. So these birch trees, they'll stay. And maybe like the first 2 layers of bushes here, or 3 layers. Don't want it to be visible. Well, why don't we just do this? Why don't we just cut from the tractor up, and then we'll decide if we want to cut anymore. I think I might leave all this right here. We've got these bush trees in here. I'll probably just take these out with the Roboed, although there's no real need to, because we can't do anything with this land. It's not flat enough, I don't think. I think it's just too kind of jagged to do anything with it. I don't know, it's not that bad up here. And I know why they did that. They wanted to make the trees at various different levels to make it look more realistic. But it really hampers if you want to plow it up. It really does. I think it's just too bumpy. And we can't take these weeds out anyway. They put weeds all around it, so. What I may do is just cut just the firs out and leave all these bushes in here. Maybe plant some more. There are some little firs over on this side. Could always plant some more firs, and because it looks like they might have planted these, they might have cut through here and planted these not too long ago. Like there was a forest here already. And now we're getting back down close to the pond here. But yeah, look at that. Look at this point. What can you do with that? They didn't even put a tree on it. And we can't plow it down. We can't grind it down. This is why I really want dynamic ground in Farming Simulator. If we had a backhoe or a bulldozer, we could just push that pile, pick it up, transfer the dirt, put the dirt like in a truck or a trailer, and go fill in some potholes or something with it, or, you know, level out some of the fields or something. We need dynamic ground. Something we can modify. Something we can change. It needs to happen. It's not going to happen in 19, and I'm okay with that. But it needs to happen soon. Alright. Need to pick this tree up now. Let me go get the wheel loader. Get that trunk in there at least. I may have to go get the claw forks for the little limbs, unless I can pick them up and put them in there. Whoa. Anybody getting motion sick yet? That's the only downside about doing in-cab with this one. It will definitely leave you motion sick sometimes. Alright. See if we can pick these up. I might be able to pick some of them up by hand. Ugh, my stomach's growling. I haven't had breakfast yet. Been playing Farm Sim all morning. So after this episode, I've got to get something to eat for breakfast. Can I get it down in there? Yeah. Might be able to pick these up maybe together. If I could get that other one flipped over. Here we go. Ooh, too much, too much. Trying to concentrate here. Come on, fall down in there. Fall on down. Here we go. Those are sticking out a little bit, but let me try to knock that one in. Turn around there just a bit. I think we can make that work. Really need to get that other side up. Let me see if I can get this thing turned around. Maybe pull it down here and get these other logs in here too. Alright, let me see if I can knock that one up in there. A little bit better. Then we'll take this down to the sawmill, hopefully. See how much money we can get off of one tree. Alright. I think I can pick these others up by hand. I think they're small enough. Yeah. Now, can I throw it in there? Can drop it in there like that. That works for me. Alright, let's run this over to the sawmill, see how much we get for these. Need to try to keep it right if I can, because that one's still kind of hanging out a little bit. Come on, truck, you can pull it. Unless that limb is digging into the ground. It might be. Yeah, I think it is. Alright, so we got 255, 285. Did our guy finish down there? Where'd he go? I think it's done. Yeah, he's done. So we got 255, 285. We'll plow the rest of that out. Just make a couple passes on both ends. He didn't miss a bunch over there, didn't he? May have to get a smaller plow for these type fields like this. The bigger ones, like these nice square ones, I think it'll work better over there. Maybe get a little bit of a smaller one. See, that is not a road. Although, you know what? I'm gonna turn around here. I think I can go that way. Let me pull forward a little further. I'm not the world's best backup driver, so just a fair warning. Ooh, fence. Took out the for sale sign too. Let's go through the pig yard. I think that road leads right up to the sawmill there. We got plenty of storage down here too, don't we? See how much these, what is this? This is an ash tree, isn't it? Yeah. See how much these go for. For one tree. Now this sell point I may have to back into. I think that's the sell point right there. It's got a fence right in front of it too, so that's going to make it even more interesting. And this thing dumps to the left. So I'll have to back it in like this. Yeah, this is not going to be a primarily logging map, I can tell you that. We'll sell a little bit, but that is the sell point. Yes, it is. Okay. So let me just go ahead and dump it down there. 311 for that. 255 basically. Just remember 255. We'll round it off here. Alright, so about $3,000 maybe, plus some. 3,000 plus for the ash trees. Of course, I think we'll probably focus more on the fir trees, like I said. Those we can make more money on, and I wonder how much these big trees cost out here. I wonder if they cost, you know, the ones that are sized up out there. I wonder if you make more money on them. We'll find out soon. We will find out soon. Get that field purchased, and I guess we could cut these trees here at the pig yard. Get them cut down. Might be a little bit of a property issue right there. I don't know. I think he owns those, but those on the right side we definitely own. I think we own those few little firs right there. Or maybe just the ones, just those two on this side, maybe. I don't know. Technically, it kind of looks like it's on his land, so we may wait to purchase that field before we, just to avoid any property disputes, you know. And we'll buy it. We'll get there. Alright, guys. Well, I'm going to hop in this guy and fix what he missed. Just cannot get good help these days, I'm telling you. Alright, so I'm going to fix all this and we'll move on down to the next field and start plowing it out. Until next time, guys, remember you reap what you sow. It's Matt from the Grain Arcade. We'll see you guys later.